Alrighty. Here we are back with some more Crash Team Racing. Gonna finish what we started yesterday. Get the rest of those Beenox crates. Today we'll get the rest of the Beenox crates and then we're gonna start doing the cup races on all the difficulties to get those trophy paint jobs. That'll probably take a couple of streams, but it's all good. I love streaming Crash Bandicoot games. Anyway, before we start, I'm going to check out the pit stop and yes! Already love it. Yes! Done. Definitely getting this. Yes, kiss that gun, Pinstripe. That gun is your pride and joy. Never let it go. Yeah. Pinstripe and his gun, the best couple in all of Crash. I'm getting this one too. I'm getting all of Pinstripe skins. I don't even care. The negative one is the one I wanted the most, but I'm gonna get all of them anyway. Yeah. And the Shamrock Gangster Pinstripe. Makes me think of the Riddler. I like how it has the playing cards on this one too. So good. Yes. Excellent. Let's see, Spectral White. I don't know. But I'll get this. Flying Stars. This as well. Sure, I have plenty of coins. Scratches, ancient pattern. This is one I like. I like this one. This one for the Team Bandicoot card. Really cool looking. Finally, I'm gonna get it on Switch. I'll wait on this one though. Actually, what I will do is refresh. Nope, but I'll take these. Nature Elemental Wheels. I'll take this one too. Ice Elemental Wheels. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I guess I'll take this. Royal Flush. Sure. Giraffe Spots. Also sure. Mark of Hunters. This one's not very expensive, I'll take it. Now I'll refresh one more time. Nope. Well, this hazard pack looks nice. This hazard pack looks nice. I'll take it. Mostly for the radioactive sticker. I think that one looks cool. Ooh, this is what I want. Hazard pack 1. I like this one. Yeah, I got this on PS4 months ago. Like back before all the Grand Prix started. This was like the first sticker pack I got for the PS4 version. Now I'm getting on the Switch finally. Yeah. So Expedition, sure. Rain and Hearts, also sure. So buddy, I'm gonna I'm just playing more CTR today, and first thing I'm gonna do is get the rest of those Beenox crates that I was looking for yesterday. I've already gotten all the Beenox crates on the PS4 version, and I unlocked the secret crate character. Oh, I can't wait to show that. I really want to show that character off on today on this stream. So what I'm gonna do today is get the rest of the Beenox crates. We have, last time we got all of the, hey, what's up, Boss Fire? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So we're just about ready to start. Last time we got all the, well, we already started the stream, but we're about ready to start for real. I just went on a shopping spree in the pit stop, and now I'm about to start back here. Last time we got all the Beenox crates for the CTR tracks, and today we're going to get the rest of the Beenox crates and all of the Nitro Kart tracks, as well as all the bonus tracks here. So we're going to start with Inferno Island. And along the way we're going to unlock more skins for the characters that we unlocked yesterday. I've actually, off screen, I already went and unlocked a skin for each of these characters, the Lab Assistant, Baby Cortex, and Baby In Trophy. So, but for now we're going to go back to, oh wow, yes. Now we're going to go back to Fixed Rillaru, get the rest of his skins. We have 6 more races to win with him before we unlock his final skin, so we'll play as him. Mine's going fine. Not much different from how things have been for me, to be honest. Hanging in there. Everything's all well and good. Glad you asked. Alright. Yeah, I'll keep up this, let's go for a different paint job though. How about... Ooh, this one actually looks cool. Hobby Lot Teal. And we'll have different wheels. How about... Let's see... Magic Elemental... Lava Rocks. Pink Lava Rock, sure. And stickers. Let's put a cupcake on our cart. There we go. You know what? Just change the cart entirely. We'll go with... Daredevil. Yeah. I'm kind of glad that the Grand Prix for this game are finally over, because that means I can pretty much pick whatever cart combination I want now. Because they always gave you bonuses in Nitro for like certain carts and characters with every one of the Grand Prix for the last 8 months, and now that the Grand Prix are over, I can pretty much pick whoever I want and whatever card I want. Being able to roll out of bed and play Xbox while I work has been so wonderful. I'm gonna hate going back to the office. Nice. Same. But I don't have a job. It's all good. We'll all find our job eventually. Again, the CPUs, I would have the CPUs on higher difficulty, but I'd like to get the Beenox crates while also winning at the same time, so I can get the skins faster. And that's the Beenox trick right there. I'll just win the race. Yeah, yesterday I was doing this. Blind. I didn't know where the Beenox crates were when I was looking for them yesterday in the stream, but in between this stream and the last one, I went and got all the Beenox crates on the PS4 version of this game. I have two different versions of this game. I have the PS4 version and the Switch version, and the Switch version I'm streaming right now. So I went and got all the Beenox crates on the PS4 version. So now I have to do it again for Switch. I also completed all the cup races on easy difficulty on PS4 and working on doing it for medium difficulty as well. This will probably be my next couple of streams, is just playing this game and going through the cup races on all the difficulties and getting the it's lit indeed. I'm glad they added all this stuff with this new update. It gives me an excuse to stream this game more. Because I love Crash Bandicoot. Oh yeah. Do. How's the volume sound? Am I too loud compared to the game, or is the game too loud compared to me? Good. Alright, cool. Alright, we got Jungle Boogie next. It's an even mix. Nice. Thank you very much. Even though the PS4 version is technically the better looking of these two games, I mean, not of these two games, of these, like the PS4 version of this game technically looks better than this version. I still find myself playing this version more because it's more convenient. You can, like, you know, take it on the go and everything. I have more stuff unlocked on this version than I do the PS4 version. Even though the PS4 version has exclusive, PS4 exclusive stuff. Like the PS4 has exclusive stickers and exclusive skins and carts. I'd stream the PS4 version, but it's easier for me to stream Switch games right now. Oh, I missed the crate. I mean, I missed the golden one. I would take that shortcut, but I want to get this golden wumpa. There we go. Alright, and the crate is right over here. Yep. It's pretty off the track. Oops. Aw. Sometimes I get that to work and sometimes I don't. Again, I would go ahead and quit the race to get all this Beenox crate finding done faster, because after you collect the crate, you can just quit the race and it'll still save for you. It'll still save the fact that you got the crate, but I want to win the race anyway, so I can unlock more skins for these characters. Because every character pretty much has it to where they have like at least three unlockable skins. Plus, some of them have legendary skins that you buy in the pit stop. But the 3 skins that you can like the 3 regular skins they have that you unlock, you win by like winning races. Like you win 1 race, then you win 10 races, and then you win 25 races to get those skins. So that's what I'm doing, trying to win 25 races with Fixed Willaroo, get all his skins. Anyway, that's Jungle Boogie. This is like my one of my older CTR streams all over again, because back when I first started streaming this game, after I completed the adventure mode, I went and checked out all the Nitro Kart tracks, because like this is meant to be more like a remake of Crash Team Racing, but Beenox went as far as to include the racetracks from Crash Nitro Kart, which is awesome. So I went and checked those out during that stream almost a year ago. Not almost a year ago, it was like probably half a year ago at this point. Alright, anyway. Now we're on to Clockwork Wampa. This is another one that has a pretty simple Beenox crate to find. Some of these are tricky, and some of these are not as tricky. Like all of them are pretty tricky, but like once you find them, they're not that hard to get. That's what it is. What is the driver I get for okay. This is fantastic. The driver you get for collecting all these Beenox crates is a crate. Like you actually get to play as a crate in this game once you collect all the Beenox crates. It starts off as an iron checkpoint crate. Like the iron checkpoint crate from Crash Bandicoot Warped. That was like in a couple levels in that game. It was in like the Sphinxinator level, and it was in Flaming Passion. I think it was in one other level too in that game, I forget. Oh, it was in Boneyard. Yeah, definitely. I'm such a Crash nerd. My life's goal is to be a crate. It's so awesome. Once I unlocked the crate on the PS4 version, I couldn't stop laughing about it for like a couple of hours as I was playing as the crate. It was just so funny. It's like so ridiculous and hilarious, and yet it ends up being so awesome at the same time. Oh, I can't wait to unlock it here on the Switch version. That's gonna be great. Once I unlock it, I'm gonna pretty much use it for all of the easy difficulty trophy races. That's what we're gonna do after this. We're gonna do the trophy races on easy difficulty. Then we'll do the trophy races on medium, and then we'll do the trophy races on hard. Probably not all today, mind you. That would take forever. I'll probably like do maybe at least most of the easy mode trophy races today. Might miss one or two. Then next stream I'll do the rest of the easy mode ones, and maybe all the medium ones, and then probably one more after that will just be all the hard difficulty ones. Also, I haven't even collected the crate. I completely forgot about the crate, and it's right here. I almost forgot about the crate. Maybe one day we'll all be crates. That is serious. It's like just when you get, just when you think this game couldn't get any more like any more insane, we have a crate as a playable character. It's gonna be so good. This has definitely become one of my favorite Crash Bandicoot games. Okay, hold on a second, let me check something. 3 more races, alright. That actually looks really awesome. I love my cart setup there I got for Rillaroo. If y'all are wondering who Rillaroo is, by the way, you might not know who he is. He was a character that was in Crash Bash. Crash Bash was the first Crash game to not be developed by Naughty Dog, and it was the last Crash game to be on the PlayStation 1. Rillaroo was a playable character in that game, and he was a part of Uka Uka's team. The whole plot was Aku Aku's team of good versus Uka Uka's team of evil in a series of minigames, and Rillaroo was on the evil team. Oops. Yeah, I suppose I do. I haven't played every single Crash game, mind you. There are still a few that I haven't played. I haven't played Mind Over Mutant. I think... Oh, and I also haven't played Boom Bang, but then again, I've heard Boom Bang is absolutely terrible, so I'm not really missing much with that. I'm probably gonna fall off now, but oh well. No big deal. Oh, jeez. This is actually one of my favorite tracks, Android Alley. This is the track I've probably played the most because this is... Oh, wow. This is like the track that gives you one of the biggest payouts online when you play on the weekend. Like on the online is where you can get the most Wampa coins to use to buy things in the pit stop. So on the weekend, the number of coins you get is doubled. So that makes it easy pickings to grind for coins, and bonus only lasts like only lasts for like an hour, but it's still pretty good. You can get like 4,000 or 5,000 coins like each day on the weekend. Like it starts late Friday afternoon, and it ends on the weekend bonus starts late Friday afternoon, and it ends like early Monday morning. So you can get like 15,000 or so coins, or even 20,000 coins, just like with one weekend grind. I'm glad they put Rillaroo back in this game. I know they didn't really have... Oh, whoa, almost actually didn't really have much to work with. He didn't have much of a personality back then, but then again, he didn't really have much of a chance to show his personality. And we don't see that much of it here either, but more than he had in Crash Bash. Power Slide Master, yeah! Eye legend. Alright, Electron Avenue. One of my favorite tracks, actually. I like all the Technique tracks. Excuse me. So, not much of Rillalu left, and after him, I'll use one of the other new characters. I mainly want to use all the new characters when I go through the trophy races and stuff. But once I unlock all the skins for the new characters, I'll go back to my other favorite characters. Like I'll start using Tiny and Pinstripe and Dingodile. I really want to get the generals. Would you ever do this game online? Of course I would. I would most certainly do it. I have actually done it before. I just haven't done it very often. But I'm probably going to start doing that more. I'm not too sure. It all depends. All depends on who I go up against. No, I don't know much about the new Animal Crossing actually, because I've never played an Animal Crossing game. And all the memes I've seen for it have to do with Animal Crossing and Doom. Animal Crossing New Horizons and Doom Eternal coming out on the same day. Alright. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, the wrong way. I think it's over here. Oh. Crate's over here. Wrong way. There we go. Got it. Alright, need a bit boss fight. Like I've seen all the memes of like we'll get like super tough no nonsense cartoon characters asking for a copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then we'll get all the cutesy kid friendly cartoon characters asking for a copy of Doom Eternal. And then we have Isabelle from Animal Crossing hanging out with the Doom Slayer. Or Doom God. King Drifter. Well, Drift is my main class that I like using in this. Oh no. Drift is my main class that I used in this game. And there's balance, turn, acceleration, speed, and drift as the classes. And Speed, drift, and acceleration are seen as the best one, especially speed. Oh, and the drift is my main. Balance and turn are seen as the worst. And drift wasn't even in this game at first. They didn't add the drift class in this game until October when they did the Spooky Grand Prix. And in addition to that, every character used to have their own engine class that you had to always choose. Like, Coco used to only be acceleration, Crash used to only be balanced. But also when the Spooky Grand Prix update came around, now you can choose whatever class you want for whatever character. Which is awesome because that means I can pick drift for every character. Like, yeah, Rillarue's default driving style is speed, but I like using drift. Turn, balanced, acceleration, speed, drift. Drift's my favorite. Anyway, we're on DC driving. King Drifter Knight. Does have a nice ring to it. This one's actually pretty tricky, the Beenox crate on this level. Racetrack, I should say. Racetracks aren't levels. We're not playing a regular Crash Bandicoot game. Not yet, anyway. You remember when sure some of y'all remember when I streamed the Insane Trilogy back when I first started streaming. That was like one of the first games I streamed. I want to stream that again. Thinking of streaming it again sometime. Here on the Switch. The Switch version, we'll stream that version. Hey, welcome back, boss fight. That's alright. You do what you gotta do. Not everybody can tune in for the entire stream. Not everybody can watch it all in one sitting. That's the one thing I hate about this racetrack is those fans. The rest of this track is fine, but those fans are not nice. Okay, I think I'm actually going to just complete this race normally and then go for that crate. Because this is one of the trickier crates to get. I haven't shown y'all where it is yet, but I want to at least win this track first. Whoa, somehow that didn't hit me. Whoa. I guess I probably could go for the crate, but nah, I'm just gonna anyways. And I'm pretty sure I'm way ahead of everybody else. I'm like lapping them now. That's how ahead of them I am. Aww. Great. Okay. Oh, and turns out I was correct to win this race. Got the last skin for Rillaroo. Fixed Rillaroo, that is. Alright, now that we try and get the crate. I know where it is, but it's a tricky one. Oh, I meant to get an item. Oh well. Okay.
Wrong way.
Ah! Nope. It's really weird. It's in a really weird spot. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh, yeah, maybe y'all saw it there. It just goes so fast. Alright. This one's tricky. Oh, here we go. This is the one. Alright.
Wrong way.
It's alright, okay. No! Oh. Yeah, y'all see where it is, right? That's how tricky it is. And this is not even the worst one in my opinion. There's a much worse one than this to me. That we're gonna look at later. Oh, jeez. I can't even see it. Hold on. I'm being stupid. Hold on. Here we go. I didn't have the output projector on. Okay.
Wrong way.
Nope. Nope, it's not.
Wrong way.
Okay, okay.
Wrong way.
Uh-oh, wrong way. Oh, I keep hitting the railing. I know I can get this. I got it on PS4. There we go. Got it. And that's why I decided to win the race first. I was just too close to the rail. I would hit the rail every time, and that would just slow me down, make me fall. Oh, okay, hold on. We're not there yet. It's not for a little while longer. Okay, Thunderstruck. So... now we have three more characters to get all the skins for. We have Lab Assistant, Baby Cortex, and Baby and Trophy. So, I'll let y'all decide whose skin should I go for next? Baby and Trophy, Baby Cortex, or Lab Assistant? Why, thank you. Baby Cortex. Actually, I was thinking of doing that myself. I've already unlocked his purple skin. You unlock his first skin just by winning one race, so I just went ahead and got it. Baby Cortex, yeah. Which actually is a real character. Like, Baby Cortex did make a cameo appearance at the very end of the 100% ending that Crash Bandicoot warped. Mm-hmm. At the end of Warped, when you got all of the gems and relics and you beat Cortex again, they got sucked into the Time Twister machine, which became unstable because we defeated N-Trophy earlier in the game. And Crash and all the good guys managed to escape. Crash and all the good guys manage to escape the Time Twister machine, but Cortex and Trophy and Uka Uka get sucked in. And Cortex and Entropy get turned into babies and they fight over Uka Uka. They're like playing tug of war with him. It's just like, give me the mask, give me the mask. I wish I had half of your knowledge. Oh. Well, thank you for that. Let's see, how about... Yeah, let's get these neon colors. Different paint job. How about pastel? Yeah. One more idea. We're playing as Baby Cortex, so might as well have the Cortex sticker. Well, I've always been a fan of Doom, so I got Doom. I have Doom Eternal on my PS4, but I'm waiting for the Switch version to come out, so I'll stream it then. I mean, I've never actually played an Animal Crossing game, so I couldn't tell you if Animal Crossing is worth it. I do like closest I've gotten to Animal Crossing is playing as Villager and Isabelle in Smash Brothers. Did I pick the right track? I don't even know anymore. Oh, yeah, we did. It just seemed like so long ago. Alright. Here we go. I'm just like super well knowledged on Crash because it's like, oh no, I missed it. I'm trying to get it, but it's great when you've played it before. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try one day. It's not really high on my list right now. Oh! I know where the crate is, and we already passed it, but I was just too fast. Getting lucky so much of it. Nice. That'd be cool. I'll tell y'all a game that is high on my list. I don't know. They say it's supposed to come out this year, but we haven't gotten a proper release date for it yet. It's SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Oh, slow down. Yeah. Gotta slow down because the Beenox code right there. Got it. Whoa, lag. Whoa, lag. Oh, whoa. I really hope that was the game and not the stream. Sorry for that lag. Pretty sure y'all noticed that. Because I noticed it. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. I love the original Battle for Bikini Bottom. I played it on my PS2 years ago. And then I played it again a couple months ago. And it's still a really fun game, still really good. I already have an idea. When I eventually get that game and I stream it, I'm gonna make it so like all of my y'all know the Go Live notifications, of course. Twitch has the Go Live notifications. All of my Go Live notifications, I'm thinking of just putting in SpongeBob quotes in there. I already have a few ideas for that. That would be cool. Big meaty claws. I've never actually beaten the original Battle for Bikini Bottom 100%. But then again, getting all the golden spatulas, I think there's 100. Yeah, you get a total of 100 in that game. but like some of them you have to like grind for shiny objects to give to Mr. Krabs. I still haven't done that yet.
You want to trade shiny objects for a golden spatula?
Nope, hold on, it's like this.
Your treasure chest looking a bit like, boy. Money, 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 money.
And that might not sound like Mr. Krabs, but that's because in Battle for Bikini Bottom, it's not the same voice actor as the show. I was trying to sound more like the Mr. Krabs that's in the game itself. Why, thank you. So I've been told. Alright, Tiny Temple. This one's actually pretty... This one's actually in a spot you might not expect. The Thunderstruck one's pretty easy. You just gotta not go too fast. What was my favorite voice to impersonate? To be honest, I don't know. Never actually thought of that. Too many to choose. I suppose. The Troopy's mine! I don't know if y'all noticed, but I love in this game with the baby characters, all of their dialogue is basically the same as their older counterparts, but it's higher pitched and sped up. So like older Cortex says the trophy's mine, but like baby Cortex still says the same line, but it's, you know, different. It's like, trophy's mine! You don't really notice it with Crash because, you know, Crash doesn't talk, but you definitely notice it with the other baby characters. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it right there. You might have seen it for a split second. You just passed the Beenox crate just before the finish line. I'm gonna collect it on the second lap here. This one actually took me a while to find. I was like thinking, where the heck is this? Where the heck is this crate? I searched everywhere I thought I could search, and it's not here. And then I found it. I was like, whoa. That is a weird spot. Okay. Slow down.
Uh-oh, wrong way.
Yep. More lag. Kind of expected the game to crash again. Yesterday the game crashed at one point. Switch can't handle me collecting these Beenox crates. You can't handle the truth. I don't even know what movie that's from. I've heard that quote, but I don't remember the movie it comes from. I've never actually watched that movie, but I know the line. Like, I was kind of singing there, but you heard he said, "I'm the superior one." It says, his older version says that too. Actually, I really like all the characters have like animations when they're on the podium. I really like Cortex's baby Cortex's podium animation because he pretends to act all innocent and cute, and then he proceeds to start firing a laser from his pacifier. He's like, Alrighty, now on the Meteor Gorge. This is actually another one that confused me for a while on where it could be, and it's actually in a pretty simple spot. Like some of these crates are harder to find than they are to get, and vice versa. Like there's a difference. Like I mentioned that one crate earlier that says I told you it was worse than deep sea driving. That one's not too bad to find, it's just a pain to get. And it took me like probably, I don't know, 10 plus tries to get that crate. And I had to like just exploit a trick to do it and just like take it really slow and everything. Just figure it out. I'll show you what I mean when we get to it. But I'm not looking forward to trying to get that again because I just I did not like that one at all. That was the only time I didn't like this whole. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That was the only time I didn't like this whole Beenox crate side quest thing. It's like that crate was starting to make me hate that racetrack, and I already wasn't that big of a fan of that racetrack. I mean, I don't hate any track in this game, really, but there are some tracks that I definitely like a lot more than others. And there are some things about some tracks that annoy me. Like the fans in Deep Sea Driving, as y'all saw earlier. But I just so happened to have an easier time with them that time around. Somewhat easier time. I still got hit by them sometimes. I like this track. Pretty simple track. One of these days, I'd like to do like a top 10 of my favorite tracks in this game. I think that'd be really fun. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Shortcut. Tell you what though, those shortcuts for these Crash Nitro Kart tracks are a lot easier to make in this game than they ever were on the original Nitro Kart. That's what I love about this game. It's helped me become so much better at both Crash Team Racing and Crash Nitro Kart. I was at least skilled enough to, you know, beat the adventure modes, of course. Well, I don't know. I don't think no, I did beat the adventure mode once in Nitro Kart. Only once, though. And I did beat the adventure mode a couple times in the original Crash Team Racing. But only once. And then, yep, if you want to. I mean, so long as it's not too heavy, I guess. Or, I don't know, sensitive. If it's sensitive stuff, you don't have to share if you don't want to. Oh. You love my hat since first watching you. Yeah, I got this hat. I got this hat for Christmas. Not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, and it's been my streaming hat ever since. I'd like to wear it for all of my streams. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I should also mention this this golden wampa that's been popping up every so often. Every time you collect it, they introduced this back in January with this game. It's been here, been a part of this game since January. Every time you collect those golden wampas, every time you collect those golden wampas, you get an extra 200 wampa coins at the end of the race. And that was the Beenox right there. That one's pretty easy. Aaron Woodlands. So yeah, I was saying before. Hold on, I missed your message, Mazo. What were you saying? Pairs well with his Mario block off screen. Oh yeah. I got this. I like to every time I hit this, or you know, like move it around a certain way. Like if I hit it, it makes a noise. And what I like to do is every time somebody triggers one of my sound alerts, like if somebody hosts me or if somebody raids me, like somebody follows me, somebody subs, you know, that kind of thing. Somebody cheers bits. I like to hit it. And like probably probably 10 times you hit it. Every 10 times it makes a 1-up noise. Here, I'll show y'all right quick. There it is. I got that for Christmas as well. This past Christmas. A friend of mine got it to me for Christmas. Gave it to me. Got it to me. I don't know what makes no sense. I am so lucky. One more thing I'll show y'all that I got for Christmas. Actually, I'll show it after I finish this race. Hold on a minute. This shirt I'm wearing. Oh, got this for Christmas as well. It's Vegeta, my favorite Dragon Ball character. Amazing. It says it has the Capsule Corp logo on the sleeve. I don't know if you can see it very well. Get some really good stuff. And it's got Vegeta's name on the back too. Well, I don't know if I can really show you all that without it looking really weird. But it's got Vegeta's name on the back, check my word for it. Yeah. It's all part of it. Vegeta. In particular, this is actually Vegeta in his Majin form. That's one of my favorite forms of Vegeta.
You may have taken my mind and my body, but there is one thing that a Saiyan always keeps. His pride!
Awesome. Love Vegeta. Okay, 5 more races, then I like the next game. Alright. Alright, here we go for Out of Time. Doing okay, light Yagami impression. To be honest, I don't know who that is. Excuse me. Sheesh. Death Note. Ah. I've heard of that. Have never watched it though. From the series or from the movie? No, I've actually never watched it. Heard of it, just never watched it. To be honest, the only anime I watch is Dragon Ball, Seven Deadly Sins, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched Seven Deadly Sins on Netflix, and I really should get back to watching Yu-Gi-Oh! I started watching that on Netflix as well. For some reason I stopped. This, yeah. Okay, that's a pretty tricky shortcut. Probably one of the harder shortcuts to make in this game. I still have trouble making that shortcut from time to time. Took me a long time to actually get better at that. 7 Deadly Sins before the war. Nice. And here's the crate. Saw the movie first, and one of my friends put me on the show. It's so much better. You're talking about, it's still talking about, bleh, excuse me, sorry. You're talking about Death Note, right? It's kind of like, I don't know, we're talking about Seven Deadly Sins, or we're talking about Death Note, because I know Seven Deadly Sins does have a movie as well. Like that Prisoners of the Sky movie. Saw that one, too. Death Note, yeah. Well, I thought. Oh no. I'm not gonna make that shortcut. Alright. Yes, it does. Prisoners of the Sky. It's on Netflix. I mean, Seven Deadly Sins is a Netflix show, so of course it's on Netflix. This is a story of ancient times, an era before the human and non-human worlds were forever divided. It really makes sense. Oh, yeah. Right into the chance, yeah. I like did a double take. I'm like, wait a minute. You said that wrong. Oh, nope, not this time. I'm gonna make a nice note here. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna get that last piece. I apologize if things aren't that interesting right now. At least as they could be. I mean, of course, the computers are only on easy difficulty right now, so things are not as exciting as they could be. We won't get to the hard CPUs for a while. Oh! I've actually been criticized before for playing this on easy. Yep, I gotta grind indeed. Like when I originally played this game, I played it on the, like the first thing I did was the adventure mode, and I played it on classic, which doesn't let you choose your difficulty, and only makes you use one character the whole time. So I used Cortex the whole time for that, and for some reason, nitrous oxide gave me so much trouble. At least your second race did. The second race gave me a lot of trouble, and I spent like, I don't know, maybe like an hour or hour and a half on that. And I was just getting frustrated, and I didn't like that I was getting frustrated. And then I eventually beat him, and then according to some YouTube comments, when I uploaded it to YouTube, like I eventually made my successful attempt into a stream highlight, and then I uploaded it to YouTube. According to some of the comments, that was on the easy mode. I only beat him on easy mode, and they're like, oh, you beat him on easy, good for you. And I'm like, well, geez, I didn't know that was easy. Like, I assumed since it was classic mode, like maybe it was medium difficulty or something. Because there's no difficulty for classic, but apparently according to other players, classic is easy mode. People sometimes. Whatever. I get my fair share. Well, I don't get my fair share. I mean, every so often I get a hate comment or two, but I take it in stride. It's not very often though. Haters gonna hate. Anyway, we're on to assembly lane. This is actually another one of my favorite tracks. I love all the tracks from the Techni world in Nitro Kart. They're pretty fun in this game. It's a shame they don't call this, like they don't split the races up between the areas. In Nitro Kart, they do that for CTR, but not Nitro Kart. Maybe Cortex left is so funny though. I just love how it sounds. And there's the crate. Another pretty simple one. And again the game lags. I can't handle the Beenox crates. Almost every time I try to save my progress, the game ends up lagging a bit. It's so good. I definitely like these, I like these, baby skins for Cortex and Trophy a lot more than, the Baby Crash and Baby Coco. I mean, I was fine with Baby Crash, but Baby Coco just didn't seem quite right to me. I mean, I already like Cortex and Trophy to begin with. They're some of my favorite characters. Cortex is actually my favorite Crash character. There are a lot of characters I love in Crash, but Cortex is my favorite. Like people just don't tend to like the baby characters that much because they just see it as kind of lazy, a way to like pad out the roster. And I'd understand that for something like, you know, Mario Kart. Like I get the criticism there because they like to make baby characters for pretty much every character in that game. They made like baby Mario, baby Luigi, baby Peach, baby Daisy, baby Rosalina. But I wouldn't put it past them to make have a baby Wario and baby Waluigi, even though I'd actually play as those. I'd play as Baby Wario and Baby Waluigi if they were in the game. They were Mario Kart. I'm the superior one! This is just me, but to me, Baby Cortex, I should like mention this now, Baby Cortex actually makes me think of Al from Toy Story 2. Like in the shape of his face. It just makes me think of Al. Everything for a buck. Alright, we're almost done with the Nitro Kart tracks. And then one more, Hyperspace Way, and then we're on to the bonus tracks. This one's another easy one. Pretty simple. You my little cowboy friend is gonna make me big bucks. I love that movie. The original Toy Story is actually my favorite movie. And I love Toy Story 2 and 3, and 4. Although, to be honest, I think 4 is the weakest. Sorry. It's my opinion. I know everything about everything. No thank you. I do not. Very much do not. I just so happen to be talking about a lot of things that I like and things I like just so happen to be Toy Story and Crash Bandicoot. Like, I do remember when I was, when I streamed Crash Bandicoot 2, like, a year and a half ago. When I streamed Crash Bandicoot 2 a year and a half ago, I was spouting about, like, I was spouting about, is that even a word? So, but I was talking about a whole bunch of facts about the game, like all the different secrets. I was showing all the different secrets and like all the different controls and all the levels and whatnot. And Mazo was there too, although back then he was known as Far From Nasty. He was there and he was like, "Man, you know a lot about this game." And I'm like, it's one of my favorite games. I love Crash Bandicoot 2. It is true though. It is Crash Bandicoot 2 is definitely one of my favorite games. Probably in my top 5, to be honest. I know a lot of people like Warp the best, Crash Bandicoot Warp, but and yes, they have good reason to say Warp is the best, but I personally like Crash 2 just a little bit more. Oh no! And I just remembered something. I have completely forgotten about the crate. I will get it on the final lap. I know where it is, but I've been forgetting to get it. Just like Foster Company. And here it is. It was there, just kept forgetting to get it. I'm not used to having to find crates in like hard to reach places. Oh. Oh. It happened twice in a row. Oops. It's actually taking longer than I thought it was. Already an hour and 15 minutes into the stream. I didn't think this would take this long to get all these crates. I mean, I did think it would take a while, but yeah. I'll have time for a couple of easy mode Grand Prix. I'm the superior one. I said 5, right? Yeah, 5. La 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 la. Alright, now on to the bonus tracks. Twilight Tour. I still really want to unlock those General Tiny skins. I already have the General Tiny skins on the PS4 version, but I really want to unlock them here on the Switch. Tiny has some of the best skins. Whenever you want to. Oh.
Nicholas, Twilight Tour bonus track. Here we go. This one's not too hard to find. Oh. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you. Sorry, kind of skipping a beat. Oh yeah. And slow down. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, there we go. That's an easy one. Keep on going. I like this music, pretty good. No, not even close. I am not Charles Martinet. Not at all. Although maybe I am. Maybe Waluigi has a number of skies. If I close my eyes, you can imagine that I'm actually here. I hear saying what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, good. Oh, mess it up, mess it up. Here we go. See if we can lap him. Yeah, we lapped somebody. And we lapped another guy. Yeah. We're gonna have this guy and that guy. Oh yeah, we're gonna be number one. Rampa coins report. 50. And now we change the level. Alright, here's our playground next. Looks like we got 5 more minutes on this. Let me see. Oh, one more race. And then we get the blue one. Excuse me. Why am I so rude? Show your moves. Hopping right to the top of the leap or large purple trick or trick jump which would provide a speed boost once you land. Loading. This is actually one of my favorite tracks. One of my favorites of the bonus tracks. It's very nice. Thank you. And hey, if it ever gets annoying, just feel free to say so and I'll stop. I don't like to annoy people with it. If anybody ever sees it annoying, I'd stop. I don't like annoying people. One guy said that my Mickey Mouse voice was kind of annoying one time, so I stopped. I get it. He did not pay me back. He's no good. Thank you. Very good to hear. I know it is. I know what it is. It's actually underneath that second fossil there that I just bought. The one with the zipper on it. That's where the Beenox crate is. It's underneath that thing. Pretty tricky. It's actually kind of tricky to get. I'll try and get it maybe a second lap. But it's not the trickiest one. I told you there was one harder than the DT driving. That's not the one. Oh no. Can't make that shortcut this time. I used to not be able to make that shortcut for months. I couldn't do it. But I eventually figured out how to do it, and now I am better at this game. Sort of. Maybe. Sometimes. Not always. Alright. Let's see if we can get the... Yeah, we can get that do this kind of down here. And oh no! You see it though. It's tricky, but it's doable. No. You know what? I'm just gonna complete the race. Complete the race first, and just like I did with DC Drive. These two. Oh yeah. To be perfectly honest, actually, Waluigi has become my second favorite Mario character. The first thing that we eat. Oh, no. Why don't we just fine? Why don't we do a close second? Why don't we do number close second? Yeah, no. I'm the superior one. Hello, baby. Alright. Now to go back and get the crate. Might take a few tries, but oh well. At least we won the race. Gotta do this all over again. He lost him, he lost. That's what Velo was saying to us just then. I think the time will probably be up for the impression after I get this Beenox plate here. Oops. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Thank you. Alright, here we go. That's how much money. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's a tricky one. Oh, I overshot it. Come on now. Sometimes. It's not the hardest one. It's a tricky one, but it's not the hardest one. Oh. We'll get it. I'll get it. I got it on PS4. I'll get it on here. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's what I get.
Alright. And now we're back to normal. Yep, that one is tricky, but it's still not the hardest one. We're getting close to the hardest one. Only a few more. Spyro circuit. Alrighty. So I'll switch to blue, baby. Let's switch our cart to, why not? Cabrio. Let's go with, what was it? Here we go, Parky. Nah, never mind. That car's too big for the baby. I like to use the smaller carts for the babies. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Then stop in here. Paint job. Let's use the sapphire paint job. You get this paint job by collecting all the sapphire relics in adventure mode. But the sapphire relics are the easiest relics to get. And we'll pick blueberry crunch wheels. I'm not as much of a fan of these sets of wheels. These wheels that are basically, you know, sweets, but they're still nice. I like other wheels a bit more. I don't use them anyway. Mazo, buddy, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm about to race on Spyro's track. I'm sure you'd love to see that. Mazo loves Spyro. This is a pretty easy one. The Spyro circuit Beenox crate. Like the thing I like to do when searching for these Beenox crates, like most of them, like a common tip a lot of people have to find them is to just play the entire race backwards. I mean, if you can. I was stepping on my computer and I heard Spyro and my ears perked up. But what I like to do is sometimes press a button to look behind me when I'm like looking for these. Looking for these Beenox crates. Yeah, this is the Spyro track. Not actually playing as Spyro. I would if I wasn't trying to go pro this kid. And here's where the crate is. Pretty simple. You gotta love how on this track you have like the treasure chests. They kind of look like Spyro treasure chests, and you collect gems instead of Wumpa fruit. Also, they have those fireworks boxes as obstacles, and if you run into the fireworks boxes, they spit out a few gems, just like in the Spyro games, where when you flame the fireworks boxes and then they exploded and they spat out some gems. Very nice attention to detail there. And you can see all like the you can see all the statues of. Yeah, he does. Actually, all the Spyro characters get sparks as their invincibility mask. Like instead of Aku Aku and Uka Uka, Spyro and all the other Spyro characters get sparks as their invincibility thing. Even Nasty Dork gets sparks, even though he's a bad guy. It's hilarious how the sparks protects Nasty Dork. Yep, Nasty Dork's in this game. I do think it's a bit odd how he's in the game instead of Ripto. Because, to be honest, I believe Ripto to be a more popular Spyro villain. And I like him a lot more than Nasty Dork, but it's cool that Nasty Dork is in this game. Yes, bring in Moneybags. I actually wouldn't mind that at all. I really would like it if Moneybags was in this game. That'd be so great. It'd be hilarious. I can already imagine what it'd be like if he was racing too. Like if Moneybags was in this game and he could have like a quote. He could have like a quote where while he's racing he'd be like, "I'll let you pass me for a small fee." Moneybags won't do it for a small fee. Yep. Yes, including me. That's one of the reasons why I love Spyro 2 the most, because it introduced Ripto. I love Ripto. Anyway, we're on an Ninja's Nightmare. I can totally picture him. You're selecting him on the character select screen and he's looking all smug as he looks around. He's still got like that smug smile on his face. He's like, yeah, I'm totally gonna rob everybody and I'm totally gonna rob everybody in this race. I'll take all their gems. I'd be a Moneybags main just for that. Moneybags is just one of those characters that you love to hate. Alright, Ninja's Nightmare, the Halloween track of this game. And this is actually a pretty weird spot for the crate. It's all the way over here. I didn't even know this part of the track existed until I found this. Like, I don't even know how or why you'd even go over there normally. Why that's even there. We'll make a comeback though. Nice place, we'll make a comeback. Oh yeah, the ghosts. They brought back the ghosts from Spooky Grand Prix. Spooky Grand Prix is when they added this track into the game, and they had a little mini game where if you smashed into certain crates, you break open a ghost, and if you chase the ghost, you got extra rewards. I mean, if you caught the ghost, you got an extra reward. It's basically like the prototype for what would become the golden bumper that they introduced in January. You might notice the pumpkins are starting to spit out sludge or toxic waste or whatever. That slows you down. There's more of it on the track with every lap. I just love that laugh. The baby Cortex laugh is so funny. Oh well. Alright. Now we have 4 more tracks before we unlock the crate. Or Carnival. No downtime. In ring rally, it's crucial to maintain your speed when there are no rings around. Here we go. There it is. I'm of the opinion that this is probably the easiest track in the game to keep your blue fire on. By blue fire, you can see both blue and orange flame coming out of my car right now. And sometimes refer to it as ultimate sacred fire. But I think the more common phrase is blue fire.
Ultimate sacred fire.
Alright. Well, we're gonna get to it eventually. I've been teasing it for hour and 40 minutes. It's finally time to collect the hardest Beenox crate. Here in Gingerbread Joyride. Oh, the irony of the hardest Beenox crate being on the Christmas track, which is supposed to be a time of festive wonder and happiness. Oh, the irony. I'm not sure if I'll go ahead and win this track. Maybe I'll just try and get the crate and be done with it. I have a strategy to do it. Just hope that doesn't take me like 10 tries like I did before. Alright. Okay, first I'm gonna show y'all where it is. And then I'll restart and put my plan into action. You can see it is right there. So I'm gonna just pass it right there. It's right underneath that top pathway there. Yep. So much good. Now let's see if I can get it again. I have the right item for it. I know there's a different way to do this, but this is the way I did it. Alright, just gonna let everybody pass me first. Nobody gets in the way. There we go. Careful now. Okay. Now, you can't even like drive into it like super fast. You gotta take it slow. Oh, not that slow. Not that slow. I did it too slow. Alright. I know I can get it. I just gotta do it the right way. That's how I did it before. Oh, I have the wrong item. Here we go. Nobody pass me. Here we go. Whoop. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Wrong way.
I might have this wrong. I might not have it in the right spot, but we'll go for it anyway. Got it! Yes! Alright, it only took me 2 tries. Whew. Okay, you know what? Let's see if I can catch back up with everybody else and win the race. We got the clock. I just had the clock. The clock is basically the lightning bolt of this game. Thank you very much. That took me a lot less time than it did on the PS4 version. Only because I had to like figure out the right way to do it. Or at least the way I could do it. I mean, I'm sure there's a number of ways to actually do it. Some probably trickier than others, but that's the way I do it, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm right back in the lead just like that. Oh, I missed the shortcut though. Oh well. Shortcuts are pretty tricky on this track. Laugh. I still can't get over it, it's so funny. The other two after this are a lot easier. So we'll add 2 more, and those are a lot easier than that one. Let's see if I can actually pull this off. I haven't been able to pull this off very often. I'll see if I can do it. Yeah, I did it. Oh, that is like the hardest. That's the hardest shortcut for me to do in this whole game, and I did it. I gotta practice more with that if I want to be good with the time trials. I still haven't even. I haven't even beaten End Trophy's time in this. I haven't even beaten End Trophy's time trial on this track yet. Tricky. Gotta get good with that shortcut. Alrighty. 2 more. Just 2 more, and then we can get on to the trophy races. The cup races. They're called cup races, but I like calling them trophy races. Maybe it's because I play Diddy Kong Racing, and they call them trophy races in Diddy Kong Racing. Mega Mixmania. Two more left, then we unlock what could quite possibly be the greatest addition to a racing game ever created. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Or at least the greatest addition to a Crash Bandicoot racing game. I can't wait to show that off. It'd be so fun. It's such an awesome thing. I heard and like someone in the chat, I call him Ruby. He's the guy on the recent follower you see there. He said yesterday that the crate as a character is actually more like a ascended meme, like the CTR fans on Reddit were like, what if a crate became a playable character, and Beenox was just now Beenox was like, okay, we'll take you up on that challenge. We'll make a crate a playable character. That was like a couple months ago though, when they made that. Oh no, I missed that one. That one's also pretty tricky. That shortcut's not as bad as the gingerbread joyride one. I mean, I shouldn't say not as bad, more like not as fun. It is pretty tricky, honestly.
Wrong way.
There's the crate. That is much easier. That is much easier than the gingerbread joyride one. I am a little ashamed that I kind of looked up a guide for some of these. I like asked other people, how do you get some of these? Like, where do you find them? It wasn't so much that I couldn't get them as that I just couldn't find them. So like, where is it at? Like probably that yeah, probably the deep sea driving and gingerbread joyride are the only ones that are actually hard to get. All the other ones are easy to get, but I mean rather easy to get, but just hard to find. Can be hard to find. kind of doing the same thing in Animal Crossing. Nice. What now? I don't know what you mean by that. JJBA. Boss. Almost spoiled it. Okay then. Alright, one more level. One more and then we finally unlock the character. These can be hard to get and they are hard to find, but the reward is so worth it. 40 tracks. 40 crates to find. And the reward is definitely worth it. Alright, drive through danger. This racetrack might as well be the Rainbow Road of this game. Hot Air Skyway used to be the Rainbow Road of this game, but this is definitely the Rainbow Road now. Like it has some really, this has some really tight turns, and it takes place in space. So this is obviously more like Rainbow Road than Hot Air Skyway is, because Hot Air Skyway, it does have tight turns, but not as tight as Drive Through Danger, and it does take place in the sky, but not in space. I love that. That guy on the intercom. The guy on the little speaker. He just does not care at all. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Over here. Got it. And I even landed right back on the track. Awesome. That's all of them. Finished with that. It's actually the first time I've done that. When I got that back on the PS4 version, I didn't land right back on the track. I just fell into space. So, I've gotten better, yay! I remember the first time I played this track, I was like thinking, how the heck do I get to some of these shortcuts? But you just gotta have a lot of speed and you gotta make really tight turns to make those shortcuts. Stage is intense, yeah. Beenox made it. It's appropriate that this is the final track in the game. The last track Beenox released. They've said that they're not going to put in any more tracks, which is perfectly fine, because 40 tracks is more than enough. Oh. I have left you, and I have left you too, and I have left you, and I'm gonna love you too. I think I left everybody at the end there. We have done it, y'all. Oh yeah. Okay. Now that that's all done with, it is time to start. It's time to start the grind for those trophy paint jobs and the cup races. Now I probably won't finish all of the easy mode cups today because we're already almost 2 hours in, and I'm thinking probably go another hour and a half, maybe. We'll see. At least. Alright, so, yep, as you can see, there are 3 stars for every one of these cups. We have the Wampa Cup, the Nitro Cup, the Crystal Cup, the Crash Cup, the Velo Cup, the Aku Cup, the Uka Cup, Lost Cup, Bonus Cup, Desert Cup, and Space Cup. And it should be worth noting, the Lost Cup, Bonus Cup, Desert Cup, and Space Cup were not in the game at launch. They were added over time. Lost Cup was added. The Lost Cup was added, I think, in the Spooky Grand Prix, and Bonus Cup was added in the Winter Festival Grand Prix. And these 2 cups were added in the Gasmoxia Grand Prix, and Gasmoxia is when Drive Through Danger came out. So, we're going to start with the Wampa Cup. And I'm going to be made fun of this, but of course we got to start on easy. Wait a minute. I thought I got them all. What happened? Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe I have to be different. No? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I missed one. Okay, hold on. Time to go and see. See color pass. Which one could I be missing? Wampa, Ferrari, Electron Avenue. I got that. Got that. I know I got all these. And I had to have gotten gingerbread because I saw it break. So I must have been missing one in CTR. Hold on. I'm gonna try Turbo Track. Because this is the last stream, this was the race where the game crashed. The game crashed on me, so maybe it kind of messed up there. Because I could have sworn that I got them all. And that would be... It'd be really terrible if that crash somehow glitched it to where I couldn't get it anymore. I know where it is, or I know where it used to be. Just gonna go back and... There it is. Okay, I thought I got it. Okay. Yeah, that was the one. That was the one where it crashed on me before. I had a feeling that might have been what it was, so. Okay, now we'll go back. Apologies for the delay. I figured it saved, but I guess not. I was gonna say, like if the game somehow glitched, but as it turns out, it didn't save me getting the Turbo Track crate. Alright. Easy. There it is. You have unlocked a new character. Iron checkpoint crate. It's glorious. It is so glorious. We got it, boys. Yes, indeed, we got it. Now check this out. I love the different skins that it has. Of course, we got the Iron Checkpoint crate. We win a race, and we get the question mark crate. 10 races gives us a TNT crate. $25 races gives us a Nitro crate. And then 40 races, this purple exclamation point crate was actually in the Drain Bash minigame from Crash Bash. I actually brought that back. I didn't even realize that at first, that this was from Crash Bash. I was like, wait a minute, this looks kind of familiar. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is from Crash Bash. Yeah. Alright, so I think I know what I want to do first. We're gonna race on the default cart, the classic cart. And we'll race with which decal? Yeah, we'll race with the hard short. And what wheels? I know. Let's race with. Whoop! Hold on. I've actually never raced with the with this set of wheels before. If I can find it, where is it at? There it is. Oh, hold on. There, Nitro GT. And then paint job. We will use OG. Ooh, that actually looks pretty cool. White gem. Champion. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot about the champion one. Alright, Candy Cone Sparkle. I'll go with the white gem. And for stickers, yeah, the Beenox logo. That's looking good. Alright, here we go. Time to start the grind for those. Oh, I actually meant to show those paint jobs that we're going for. I forgot to do that, but oh, I will do that after this. After this cup. So, yeah, like I said, I'll probably try and go for another hour and a half at least. See how many cups I can complete in an hour and a half. Probably like 3 or 4, maybe 5, depending on how long the tracks themselves are. Some of these tracks are really short, and some of the tracks are long, of course. Anyway, Crash Cove. First track with the Wampa Cup. Get ready to get beat by a crate, y'all. You gotta love how the lid is in danger of falling off too. It like keeps like hopping up and down every time it hops around. And there's like no noise coming from it. There's no noise coming from it too. How does the crate steer? Good question. Look at the tire tracks. Look at the tire tracks that these GT wheels create. Ooh. I've never, like I said, I've never used this set of wheels before. I guess it's as good as mine how the crate steers, buddy. Crate doesn't need limbs to steer, it just uses its mind. It doesn't even say anything. Like, I actually kind of would have liked if they like added in the checkpoint sound effect from the old games, like whenever it won. Like, you know how it goes like every time you get a checkpoint in the Crash games. I think that would have been cool if they did that, but they didn't, which is fine, but it would have been awesome. Can't have everything, but it just would have been fun. Now we have unlocked the question mark crate skin. I'll use that next. Yeah, so we are probably going to be using these this crate for most of the for most of these easy cup races, because we have 40 races to win with it, so that's a lot. That means it'll take about 10 cups. Which is almost all of them, I think. I think there's only like once we get all these cups done, there'll be like only one cup left. Like by the time we unlock all the skins for the crate. I would take that shortcut, but I don't want to get this gold. Oh, there we go. great voice actor, I know. There is such a thing as a silent protagonist, though. I really don't like after they added Emperor Velo the 27th and the last big update to this game, and the Gas Marque Grand Prix update, which was the previous update before this one. I didn't care who else they added from here on out. Emperor Velo was the last character I really wanted in this game. I didn't care who else they added, but and now I care even less who else they add. Even though, me personally, I would love more Spyro characters in this game, but if we don't get any more Spyro characters, that's fine. We already have some Spyro characters in this anyway. If there were any more characters that I would want to be in this game, it would be more Spyro characters. Other than that, I am totally okay with who we have now. We have 56 characters now, actually. Give you a minute. Minute for what? Well, okay, here's Blizzard Bluff. Oh. Well, let's show somebody starts in the back. Gotta do something right quick. It'll be fine. So you'll be. Just when you think this game couldn't get any more ridiculous in terms of characters, they add a crate. This is so good. Uh-oh. I don't have enough speed. Yeah. I didn't have enough speed that time. Sometimes I lose my speed. Before I attempt that shortcut. I used to be able to not make that shortcut. Like that was like that used to be one of the hardest shortcuts for me to make, and now I can make it without too much trouble, but every so often I do mess it up. Still. There is also another shortcut actually, which I don't do very often. I've never really attempted to do it, but there is a way to like jump over a fence. Oh, okay, I can't make it. I lost my flame, so I can't make it. Yeah, there's a way to jump over those fences over there to the left. But I'm not gonna attempt that because that would probably slow me down a lot. I'm not good at it, so I'm just gonna go like this. I don't need to take those fence shortcuts to win anyway. TNT crate on top of a checkpoint crate. Oh. How could you blow up your own kind? Then again, I'm running over several of my own kind already. No. Roadkill. Alright, last track of the Wampa Cup, and then we're on the next cup. Next cup is the... I already forget. I think it's the Crystal Cup. Or it's the Crash Cup. No, Crash Cup I think it's a bit later. I already forget the order. I tend to actually do the Wampa Cup the most when I'm like grinding for wins, because it's like the shortest cup. It has the shortest racetracks. So I don't tend to remember a whole lot about the other cups. This is probably not the most exciting part of the stream, but it's only easy mode. Eventually we'll be getting to medium and hard where things will likely get more interesting. Often somebody play Crash on CTR on easy mode. Probably not for everybody. I know I can win on hard mode. 30-second laps. What did I say? Yeah. At least on this track there was 30-second laps, not even 30-second laps. Only lap 1 took 30 seconds. Okay. Now prepare to see the greatest victory animation, the greatest podium animation to ever exist in this game. Are you sure you're ready for it? You are not ready for its awesomeness. No, you probably are. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I see a lot of people on my friends list playing that. Must be very, very popular. Must be pretty well liked. And you gotta love the little ding every so often. Ding. It sits there. Animation. Best animation ever. And thank you very much for that bit share, Mazo. Thank you for the 25 bits. The current is the champ. C is for champ. It's not for checkpoint, it's for champ. Well, it's also for checkpoint, but in this case, it's champ. That is excellent. That is so excellent. Alright. Nitro Cup, that's what the next one was called. Forgot about that one. Anyway. Yep. Here we go. Next cup. Now we'll switch over to the question mark crate. And we'll switch our card around too. We'll go with... yeah, sure, the Team Bandicoot card. Hold on. I gotta change my paint job first. We'll go with, yeah, there we go. Iridescent orange. Let's see. Wheels. How about... Twilight Red. And you know what? We can't choose any other sticker but this one. This is the perfect sticker for this particular character in this particular skin. Yeah. Alright, let's go. I like using for the crate, I like using the cart where you can like see all four sides of it. Like I don't want to use the cart's bodies where it could probably like cover up the left and right side, you know, of the crate. I want to be able to see like all four sides of the crate with the cart that I choose. That just helps it stand out more. Like I can show you what I mean. I know some carts do that to where it's not as easy to see the other sides of the crate. Anyway, mystery caves. Get ready to be destroyed by a question. Ooh, look at that. Look at the way those wheels. I haven't used these Twilight wheels in forever. This set of wheels came out in the first Grand Prix, the Nitro Tour Grand Prix, back in July of last year. So it's definitely been a while. Been a while since I've used those. I don't even think I had these unlocked. I don't have these wheels unlocked on the PS4 version. They'll be unlocked on that version eventually. I have like only 30,000 something Wampa coins right now on the PS4 version, whereas I have like 50,000 on the Switch right now. Which is just easier for me to play. I mean, easier to play in terms of, you know, accessibility. Because obviously you can take the Switch anywhere you want. But PS4, not so much. I mean, you can take it to you with other places, but, you know, it doesn't have a portable mode like the Switch does. I feel bad for the Xbox version of this game. There is an Xbox version, but between the portability of the Switch version and the console exclusive stuff that the PS4 version of this game has, the Xbox version just seems kind of, you know, Xbox version seems kind of lonely. And yes, there is an Xbox version, Xbox One. I didn't even know. We have I'm on a Discord where like that's dedicated to this game, and it's like dedicated to all three versions of this game, and there's like barely any Xbox players on that server. And we have like different chat rooms dedicated to the different versions of the game too. We have like a chat room for the PlayStation and the Xbox and the Switch, and the Xbox chat room is just so empty compared to the PlayStation and Switch one. It's to the point where everybody feels kind of bad about it. It's like, oh man, Xbox just seems so lonely. It's like, we're all the Xbox players here. Because, like I said, PS4 has exclusive stuff, and the Switch version is portable, so Xbox doesn't really have much going for it. Although, Xbox probably does look better than the Switch version. Switch version, Nintendo has always been known for a while as having graphics that aren't as good and clean looking as the PlayStation and Xbox. Not that really matters though. Good graphics don't make a game good after all. Up this turbine. Actually, I remember this used to be one of my least favorite tracks back when I played this on the original CTR, and now it's one of my favorites. Probably because I've gotten used to the shortcuts. I mentioned this before, but I used to not be able to take most of the shortcuts, both on the original CTR and Nitro Kart. Now I can take most of them no problem in this game. Unless I get stopped by an item, of course. Or on the, every so often occasion where I just so happen to slip. Whoop. I actually thought I might not make that at first. Okay. Record time. And ring rally, the faster you complete a lap, the more points you'll be earning. Vortex Castle. The Bowser's Castle of this game. Gotta love the little angel crash right there. I didn't even notice that until just recently, actually. Selected. The lab assistant. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's as I was gonna mention something to y'all. You notice how like the invincibility mask, when you get that item, it like changes depending on the character that you're playing as. Like if you're playing as a good guy, you get Aku Aku, and if you're playing as a bad guy, you get Uka Uka. And if you play as a Nitro Kart character, like one of the Nitro Kart bosses, you get the Velo mask, which I have right now. If you play a Spyro character, you get Sparks. If you play as a Rustland skin, you get the Poe mask. I haven't shown that one yet. But the crate actually gets a random mask. You can get like whatever mask, it's completely random. I like it too. Very nice detail. How far ahead I am of everybody else. I would be a little less farther away from them in later difficulties, of course. I know I can beat them. I can beat the cup races on hard. I don't think I've ever done it before, but I've beaten adventure mode on hard, or at least I've beaten everything in adventure mode besides the second Oxide race on hard. Actually, also would be nice if, like if there was a noise, like for the question mark crate, it could be like a cha-ching noise or something like that, as if you got an extra life out of the crate or something. Cha-ching. Oh well. It's not necessary, but it would have been cool. I'll probably be going for at least another hour. See how many cups I can get done in another hour, and then I'll call it for the day. But next time we shall continue this. My next stream will be a continuation of this. I'm just gonna keep on playing this until I get all those cup races done. Then I'll probably take a break from streaming this and get back to other games. I bought Doom 64 on my Switch last week, and I actually haven't played it yet because I've been waiting to stream it before I play it. So I've been meaning to get to that, but I've just been so busy with other stuff. I've been busy playing Doom Eternal on my PS4, and I've been busy playing this, of course. You're gonna have to go soon? That's fine. That's alright. You gotta go, you gotta go. Watch for as long as you can. Sounds good. It doesn't really matter to me how long somebody stays around to watch my stream. It's just nice that they watch anyway. I understand not everybody can tune in for the entire thing. They got things to do, they are busy. Thank you. Stuff I have been told. You're a nice guy, I do understand. Yes, I do. One of my favorite tracks as well. I love Tiny Arena. I love the music and I love the look of this track. I mentioned this already in my last stream that I did yesterday, but it's definitely one of my favorite tracks. I love all the different pictures of all the different tracks in the game, like all the graffiti. I love the music in this track. I love the look of it. It's like a dirt bike track, and I love that. Yes, exactly. It reminds me of that too. That's exactly what I think. Reminds me of Wario Stadium from Mario Kart 64. I thought of that. Matter of fact, I feel like a lot of these, especially the CTR tracks, a lot of them remind me of Mario Kart 64 tracks. Like Coco Park makes me think of Luigi Raceway. Crash Cove makes me think of Mario Raceway. I mean, I know they're like very different in terms of location and shape, but I just like to think of it like that. Like Coco's the Luigi of Crash, and Mario's the Mario. I mean, not Mario. Crash is the Mario Crash. You know, like Crash and Coco, brother and sister. Mario and Luigi, brothers. And Cortex Castle's like Bowser's Castle. This tiny arena is like Wario Stadium, of course, like we said. Hot Air Skyway was Rainbow Road until Drive Thru Danger became Rainbow Road. And let's see what else. Blizzard Bluff and Polar Pass were like Frappe Snowland. I don't know how you say that. I never understood how you pronounce that. You know what I'm talking about, though. It's like The Snowland racetrack with all the snowmen on it. It's like the one with the sculpture of Yoshi in the snow and stuff. But yeah, that one. And then there's Sherbetland. Sherbetland makes me think of Polar Pass because it's got like the sliding penguins and Polar Pass has the sliding seals. I don't know how you pronounce that. I know it's Frappe and then Snowland. It's like frappe. I always called it frappe growing up. I'm pretty sure nobody really cares how you pronounce that because it's just weird. We've got two Crashes sleeping. We've got the baby Crash sleeping and we've got regular Crash sleeping. Alright. I just had to do that. You can take on sharp turns more easily by power sliding. To power slide, press and hold L or R while turning. Alright. Next up, Crystal Cup. That rhymed. We'll change the card again. I like to change the card every time if I can. You have to go in 5 minutes? That's okay. It's all good, don't you worry. Play for another 2 or 3 races. It's all fine. Yeah, I'll go with this. Yeah. Wheels. Yeah, the nasty ride wheels, that looks awesome. Alright, different paint job. How about... Relic Gold, yeah. Crystal Cup. Probably have enough time for 1 or 2 more cups after this. At least 1 after this one. At the very least, it would be nice to complete all the CTR tracks on easy. CTR cups. Booze Tubes. The racetrack everybody likes to pick online because it's quick and easy. I know I mentioned that yesterday, but it's still true. Oh, Mumpa. Excuse me. Oops, I missed it. Oh, it flew right over me. Shoot. I like the little propeller noise. Come on, get back here. Oh man, I'm hardly gonna catch up to it. It's supposed to be easy. Oh no. Oh man, come on, I missed it there too. I mean, it's not that big of a deal if I miss it. I have plenty of coins already, but still it would be nice. Oh, there was a bug flying around. saw a bug flying around him. I guess. I don't know where it went, but I saw it flying over it. I think after this, I think during this cup we might unlock the TNT crate actually. Or maybe it'll be the next cup when we unlock the TNT crate. We're not that far away. La la la. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know where that bug went. I saw him, he was flying, I don't know where he is now. He was just like zoop. He was like whee. Yeet.
You can fly fast. Gotta go fast.
Tick. Boom. You could press A when a bowling bomb is rolling to make it explode on the spot. Alright. Dingo Canyon. I mentioned this yesterday, but I feel like this is one of the least popular tracks in the game because I like rarely see it get picked online. When it shows up to be picked online, you always pick from. Like when you're online, you always vote between 3 tracks. There's like 8 of y'all, and you vote for the track you want out of 3 random ones that are selected. And like I almost never see Dingo Canyon get voted, or at least when the majority vote. They decided to vote you off. The decision is final. The tribe has spoken. Trying to make that reference was a bit of a tongue twister. Whoa! Thought that might roll into me. I almost did. Oops. That's okay, we're way far ahead. I do see myself having some trouble with this track when we get to hard difficulty. I think by the time we get to hard difficulty, all the skins I want to unlock will probably be unlocked anyway. So I could probably just use some of my favorite characters for hard mode, like some who, like, all their skins I already have unlocked, so I don't really have to worry about winning. Because of course you don't have to get first place on every track in order to win the cup. And yes, we did unlock the TNT crate. Yeah! I love that little dance Komodo Joe does. Komodo Joe, one of my favorite characters in this game. It's a shame he didn't get any new legendary skin recolors, but oh well. Maybe there'll be another update later on and he'll get legendary skin recolors then. I should get a legendary skin for Ripperoo. I don't even have a legendary skin for Ripperoo yet. I know he got a new one. He got that bedtime Ripperoo legendary skin. Maybe I can get that one. I'm just more focused on buying the recolors right now. The Gentleman Ripperoo skin was available for me in the pit stop earlier. I think at least on the PS4 version, but I just decided to ignore it for now. Because I want to get some of the recolors. Like I want to get the General Tiny recolors. I want to get the recolor of Tana that makes her look like I want to get the recolor of Tana's witch skin that makes her look like Gunchilda from Banjo-Kazooie. That's the one I definitely want. I also want to get the recolors of Fate Crash's monster skin, because I love Fate Crash's monster skin. It's my favorite Fate Crash skin. And I also want to get, let's see, what other recolors do I want to get? That'll be about it, actually. Or maybe the Cortex recolors. And maybe Coco's recolors too. I'll have to look at the recolors again. I know Coco's got some recolors. Well, actually, maybe she doesn't. Maybe she just has that Alice skin. Anyway, Dragon Mines. This is actually another track that's not very popular online. And yeah, I already mentioned that last time too. I'm repeating myself. Yay. Do, 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 do. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta go? Okay. That's all well and good. Thank you very much for tuning in. That's alright. You do what you gotta do. When you gotta go, you gotta go, like I said. Fuck you. Sounds good. See you then. I don't know when the next time will be. Probably Monday at the latest will be my next stream. Possibly stream on the weekend, but I used to stream on the weekend a lot, but I don't really do it a whole bunch. I would like to get back into streaming on the weekend though. I used to like stream late night on the weekends. Yeah, take it easy, buddy. Aw, everybody's saying goodbye to each other. Oh, nice. Alright, here we are in Sewer Speedway. Last track pickup. Whoop. Actually, why did I take this entire shortcut? It's faster just to drop off like half the shortcut. Oh well. Oh. It's one thing I'm not as much of a fan of with this track is those barrels that roll back and forth against the wall and on the ground. But they're sometimes in the most inconvenient spots. They're not as bad as the main gear crate feels bad about busting up open those other crates. Yeah, he probably does. But you gotta make some sacrifices every so often. He knew the risk of joining the race. He knew he'd be endangering his own time. He's willing to do anything to win though. Maybe I'll find a way to bring them back. Like I can use the time twister machine to bring them back or something. Oh wow. I still made it. I don't know how I made that. Oh man. Those barrels still aren't as bad as the fans in deep sea driving, but they can still be a little bit of a pain. Thankfully they wanted to paint this time. Actually, I think I did the switch button once. Oh well. Yay! Hail the conquering hero. So yeah, this will probably be a game I focus on for my next couple streams, just to get through all the cups on all the difficulties, unlock all those paint jobs, and then after that, probably go to Doom 64 and finally play that. I've had it for a week and I still haven't played it. I should get on it. And of course, still want to stream Smash Brothers again. Like every so often, I like to, stream that once a week. I like to start streaming Splatoon 2 once a week too. Have fun with that game as well. Look at River getting all tangled up in a straitjacket. Okay, well now we can play the TNT crate, so that's nice. Alright, next cup, the Crash Cup. Probably the longest cup of the CTR cups, at least. Right, 13 more races to unlock the Nitro crate. 13 more wins, I should say, not 13 more races. And of course, since we're the TNT crate, now we have to have the TNT sticker. That's why I'm glad I finally got to buy these stickers. I had these 4 stickers for the longest time on the PS4 version, but I never unlocked them on the Switch until now. This exclamation point, the question mark, the TNT, and the Nitro. So, finally glad I got those. Alright, we'll use Team Cortex next. You the bomb. New paint job. How about... Team Cortex red actually does look pretty cool. Is it Duster? Yeah, we'll go with the default Team Cortex red. Why not? And the wheels. Yeah, fire elemental. Pyro, the fire elemental, will see to that. Now there's something I actually wouldn't mind them bringing back. I wouldn't mind them bringing back the elementals from Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. Of course, they probably can't get their, they probably can't bring their voice actors back. Or at least they can't bring back 3 of them. They can bring back one of them, because one of them is still here. One of them is still in the Crash. One of them is still part of the Crash group. Crash group of characters. Well, obviously they can't bring back, yeah, they definitely can't bring back one of them, because one of them passed away. They can't bring back Walla Walla's voice actor. Our Lee Ermey. He passed away a few years ago. Rest in peace. You wanna play Crash and Spyro again? Yeah. I'm getting you back into it, aren't I? Yeah, I made it. Made that shortcut. Oh boy. I did that wrong. Oh well. At least made the first shortcut. Just got a crazy idea. What if they have a Crash versus Spyro fighting game, kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom? That would be awesome, although I don't know if they would have a lot of characters to work with. Like, I mean, I don't know if they could make a big, wide, like a wide variety of a moveset for most characters. You know, like most characters in both Crash and Spyro would probably not even be considered fighters. Like Professor wouldn't fight, obviously, and who else? I don't really. I mean, foreigners, I just don't see. It would be awesome, but I don't see it happening. I still think it would be awesome though if both Crash and Spyro were put in Super Smash Brothers, especially Crash. I think both of them could work, especially Crash. Hashtag Crash for Smash. But Spyro could work as well, of course. Oh no, I messed it up that time. If there is anybody outside like in a Smash Bros. Game, it'd be Crash, and then Spyro. Like if they don't make it in this next Fighters Pass, that's fine. I already got Banjo-Kazooie in the game, so that is enough for me. But it still would be cool if Crash and Spyro were put in Smash. Speaking of which, actually yesterday they just announced the next DLC fighter for Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, they sort of did, and they sort of didn't. They announced that it's going to be a character from ARMS, a game called ARMS, which is on the Switch. It's a Nintendo exclusive. It's a Nintendo Switch exclusive. I've never actually played that game. Maybe I should actually try that game out. I hear it's free right now. They're having like a free trial for it. Like a free trial for the weekend. Maybe I might try it over the weekend. See what it's like. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a character from ARMS. ARMS is pretty much like I think it's a 3D fighter. Like I said, I never played it. I don't know much about it, but I think it's supposed to be a fighting game with characters that use extendable arms to fight. They didn't say who exactly from ARMS is going to be in Smash Bros., but they did say it was a character from ARMS. There's already a character from ARMS that's an assist trophy in Smash Bros. So there's that at least. I like the idea of an ARMS character in Smash Brothers. I may never have played ARMS before yet, but I do like the idea of a character from that game getting in Smash. It does make sense. Engine Labs. How you had one of the most ridiculous placements of a Beenox crate ever. Oh. Oh man. I was like thinking, oh, what if I could hold on to my blue fire, but nope, not to do. Hold on to it. Oh no, I messed it up. Oh no. Yeah, there it goes. Oh well. Until yesterday, I've actually never been very good at holding on to. Yeah, look at that. Sparks just rescued me. I've actually never been that good at holding on to blue fire in this. Bug again. Never really been that good at holding on to blue fire in this truck. Aku Zala! Yay, I completed a challenge. I'm not really focusing on those challenges right now. Since they ended the Grand Prix, they've still kept some challenges in. Like if you complete those challenges, you can earn extra coins, but the thing is, I've seen most of those challenges and look like they only give you like 75 coins, which seems like kind of a small reward to me, so I'm like, don't even really bother. At least not right now. Not until I complete these cup races. Whoa. Whoa. Don't crash, game, don't crash. Oh. Wow. You notice the monster lag we got there? Yikes. I was so thinking the game was going to crash, and I was going to be a little miffed because I was halfway through the cup, so I'd have to like do the whole cup over again. Don't crash, crash. Yeah, right. Oh no, I went right over the thing. Probably not. Let's skip it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. Oh, I jumped right over it again. Oh, that was it. Got it. There we go. All right. This may or may not be the last cup. Maybe I'll try to do one more cup and then call it for the day. Slime Coliseum. You know, it's quite a shame. Out of all the tracks in this game, Turbo Track is the only track that doesn't get into any of the cups. Some tracks get in more than once, like Oxide Station and Dingo Canyon and Mega Mix Mania, but Turbo Track doesn't get into any of the cups at all. They couldn't work it into a cup. That hurt. Whoops. Oh, what? Oh boy. There we go. Total 23. Day? I don't know how many days it's been. I lost track. 23.
I'm the winner.
Oh yeah. I'm the winner. Alright, maybe just one more cup. Possibly two. We'll see. At least one more cup. One more cup for the day, then call it. Below cup. I'll possibly do 2 more cups. But at least one more. Alright, so we'll use this cart now. What? That should work for you. That's weird. Why is that not working? It's worked for our Kirby fan when he's done it. Hold on a minute. Let me try. That's weird. I don't know why it didn't work for you. Commands just don't like you, apparently. Alright. Let's see which decal we should use. Ooh, actually, that looks really cool. Strange indeed. Alright, paint job. Imperium Red. That looks cool. I'm gonna use that. Alright, hold on. GT Gray. Quartz. Ooh. Sure. This one. And the wheels. We use red tag. Do, 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 do. Reno Island. know I probably mentioned this before months ago, but this particular track used to take place in the daytime back in the original Nitro Kart. It takes place at night in this game, of course. Probably did that because this track looked a bit too similar to Crash Cove. So that's probably just why I changed it to nighttime instead of daytime. I wonder how many races I got left before I unlock the Nitro Kart. Nitro Crate, not Kart, Crate. I tend to like night tracks more. Is that so? It all depends on how it looks for me. I like either or. Night tracks do look pretty cool. Meteor Gorge. Meteor Gorge. Don't ask me why I did that. I just do that from time to time. Nice effect for me. Nice. There used to be a lot more snow on this track too in the original CMK. There's not as much snow now. Probably to also make it look different. Make it look much different from the other snow tracks in this game. Oh, we already had 2 snow tracks anyway, with the Blizzard Bluff and Polar Pass. Oh boy. Oh. Also would be fun. Oh, look at that. The weekend bonus has arrived. Yay. Also would be nice if whenever the TNT crate wins, it makes the noise like it's about to go off. But oh well. Of course, can't have everything. Could be like or not even include the explosion, just like the part. Ooh, stop that turbo. Yay! I'm officially off the clock. Nice. Hey, you normally get done at 5, don't you, buddy? It's 5 o'clock now, a little past 5. A little past 5. 5, 0, 3. It was just 5:02 like a second ago, now it's 5:03. According to my computer, at least. Oops. There we go. This used to be that mode again. I don't know if y'all noticed it. You might have seen it on the way. Oh no. That section that I just drove past, that used to be a anti-gravity section in the old Nitro Kart Crash Nitro Kart actually had anti-gravity sections. Kind of like how Mario Kart 8 does today.
Nintendo stole from Crash. How dare they?
Although to be fair, I actually do like the anti-gravity stuff in Mario Kart 8 a bit more than Nitro Kart. Mario Kart did do it a bit better. Obviously, there was no anti-gravity in the original CTR, so and this is more of a remake of the original CTR than of Nitro Kart, so they had to modify the Nitro Kart tracks so that there would be no more anti-gravity in them. The other tracks we just did before this one, the Inferno Island and not Assembly Lane, Meteor Gorge, those actually didn't have anti-gravity. There were actually a couple of tracks in Nitro Kart that didn't have any anti-gravity in them. Those last two were just a few. Weekend bonus. Alright, last track of the cup. And ironically enough, it's actually the final track of the actual Nitro Kart. This was the track that you faced Emperor Velo on in the original game. Hyperspace Way. Oops, no, actually I missed the shortcut that time. I didn't think to do it. But, oh well. Oh! Oh no! There we go. Well. Okay, there we go. It tends to happen sometimes. I never like that. When that happens, you're like thrown against the wall and it throws you all out of whack. You get stuck for a bit. Don't like it. Don't like it very much. That's more like it. I remember the shortcut this time. Didn't take a ticket last time. You got the need for speed, the dash for crash, because the crate is great. I got the skills to pay the bills. I stole that one. There's a YouTube video of a guy saying that phrase. It's so funny. I just love how the lid is in danger of flying off every time it jumps. It's just so funny. It's like it's laughing in a way. It's like yeah. I love that. I love that. The crash vision is thank you very much for the 35 bits, buddy. The coin for the bits here. Thank you very much for that. Yeah. Oh, I like in the Twitch chat how the dog actually moves around. It's like that must be your favorite bit. That must be your favorite emote to cheer with. Look at the way his ears go up. They're so cute. The thing's getting full. Jars are getting full. My favorite bit cheer. Yep. Crash sleeping. I am the champ, but nobody better touch me because that might set me off. Alrighty. Let's see how many I got the spelled with the dog bit cheers. Yes, it is. We have 6 more cups to do on easy mode. We've done 5. Now there's 6 left. Do I want to do one more? Yeah, sure. One more. One more for the day. Never put it. 5 more races. It's a shame that this is only 4 tracks then. Which card? Zip duster. Let's go back to this. Why not? We'll go back to the Nitro GT. That's what it's called. I'm drawing a blank on what it was called. Yeah, show the purple one. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. Yeah, we'll go with this. All right. All right. See you later, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Actually, here we go. This is a good one. See you later. Here we go. That's a good one. Thank you for the entertainment. Makes work so much better. Have a good one. You too, man. And thanks again for all the bit cheers. You know how to bring in the doggies. Yeah. Last cup for the day, and then calling it. Oh, there's another Wampa. There's another Wampa. Here's Wampus. Android Alley. Whoop. Still so funny. Still so funny you can play as a crate in this game now. So good.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Oh! Yeah, that's my fault. Oh well, we still win. Of course. Third time is the charm. Oh, actually, I have dropped frames on this one. Uh-oh. Oh well. All price to pay.
Tiny timber.
Alright. Kind of had to happen because I would have gotten burned otherwise. I was gonna say look at that giant moon, but that's obviously not a moon, it's a planet.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
Aw, still. Hey. Alright. Let's do more tracks. And yeah, after this cup, I'll call it a stream for today. We'll have five more cups on easy mode, then we'll be going through medium. We might be able to get through all of medium on the next stream. If not, most of them. He's finished getting the trophy paints. Nice, timely just. I'm working on getting them right now. This is actually the easy mode. Still have I know you can do hard and it unlocks all three. Oh, it does? Well, suppose I've been wasting my time then. But oh well. I've been doing all it gives me an excuse to unlock more skins anyway, just doing them one at a time. I like to unlock more skins for more characters. Especially unlocking the skins for the new characters like Lava Siskin, Baby Cortex, and Baby Entropy. But that is nice to know. I'll probably still do it the way I'm doing it anyway, just because I want to unlock more skins. But thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. Also, how are you doing today? You having a good day? Oh, keep this fired up. Alright. One more. One more, then that'll be all. Be all for today, at least. Do the rest another time. So yeah, even though I've learned that tip, I think I'll still do it the way I've been doing it, just so I can unlock more skins for more characters. It may take longer, but you know what? I don't even care. It's more of an excuse to play this game, because I love this game. Replayability. Anyway, Barren Ruins. Actually, I like this track pretty good as well. It's a fun track. It doesn't look too much different from how it looked back on the original CNJ either. Looks almost about the same in a way. Maybe a little bit less snow though. That is that. Okay, so with that all done, I believe I'm going to call it a stream for today. We've gotten another trophy, we've played another cup. We've got, I believe, 4 more to go for easy mode, then we move on to medium. We play it all medium, then we do hard. And again, I know you said, how many discs you said completing it on hard unlocks all 3, but I still like to get it this way. For replayability's sake and to get more skins. So, alright. That being said, thank you all for watching. And thanks again, Mezofire, for all the bit cheers. Also, thank you to Boss Firebolt for tuning in as long as you did. Thank you for tuning in as well, Timely Jess. And see y'all next time for some more trophy races in CTR, where we'll be unlocking on our way to unlocking more skins and unlocking the rest of these paint jobs. So, hope everybody has a good day and good start to their weekend, and take it easy, and I'll see y'all next time.